Hello, hello. Hey everybody, welcome back to another American Truck Simulator. We haven't been here in ages, and I said, "Do you know what? I miss me trucking adventures." So I rang Walmart and I was like, "Walmart, it's Murph. I can do a run for you. A nixer, if you will." So they said, "Okay, take the teeny tiny trailer." And well, it's filled with clothes. And we're going to be leaving Eugene, and we're going to ramble down to Medford in our Kenworth T680. Looks very fancy, doesn't it? This has 455 screaming horses under the hood. So we've plenty of power for this single axle trailer. So if we open up our mappage here. Ooh. So we can see here we're just south of Eugene, and we're going to be heading all the way down to Medford. So it's, you know what I mean, it's I haven't done this in ages. Prepare to be buttons. There's just going to be a ton of them. So as we can see, I'm kind of digging the color. It's nice, isn't it? The T680 model. Is it red? Is it wine? Is it burgundy? I'm burgundy. Yeah, it looks nice. Anyway, so from in here, we have our track IR working. So, well, yes. Looks a bit nicer now, doesn't it? It absolutely does. So what we're going to do, well, we're up here, and we're going to get this machine started. So, well, ignition on, Murph. Ho, 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 ho. It's alive. And we have windows that work. Kinda, sorta. Ooh, very nice. And we'll get some lights on. And we'll get our headlights on. If we can. And we'll do our pre-journey checks, as it were. So from outside, well, we can start at the front. So we have lightage, which is always good to see. It's, you know, the sounds are grand. But the lights are working. It's always a good start. I do really like this new lighting model. It's absolutely fantastic. So we can see our airline connections. I call them Susie's. Looking back here then, we can see the hazard lights on the back of the tractor unit. We're kind of zoomed in. Can we zoom out, Murph? We'll squeeze in here behind the trailer. Ooh, it's tight. The old tarpaulin. It's nice, isn't it? So, yeah, it's a tiny little trailer. Surely we can't do much harm here. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, walk around checks complete. Everything looks wonderful, Murph. So, yeah. So, where are we going? So, we're going to go out the gate, turn right. Sounds like a plan to me. So, hazard lights can come off. Well, parking brake can come off. Into first. And just kind of ramble it forward, do you know what I mean? There we go. Yes, looking well, looking well. So as I said, yeah, I haven't done this in ages, and, well, I had to connect my wheel up to the machine last night, after the stream, because Colonel Fork made me pick up, iRacing. And, well, I haven't used the wheel in such a long time, and then I said, hey, we gotta go trucking, do you know what I mean? Ramble along this way, don't mind me. Yes, we're getting better at doing what we used to do here, trucking. Or at least we hope we are. Cars, Murph, they hurt. Okay, clear left. And clear right. Keep her lit. Mind the tail swing, but it's only a teeny tiny little trailer. Alright. Bring our windows up. There we have it. As we come up to a little stop sign. What have we to see here? Very little. And with that sudden instant, who was driving? So we'll go around, look at your man. Is it a Portaloo, I wonder? Or maybe it's an office. Oh, it's an office. He's by the 3M factory. Don't they make, like, stickers and stuff? Or adhesives? Adhesives? For, like, stickers? I think so. That's what they do. There's more Walmart. Jesus, these guys are big. Right, let's go this way, Murph. I haven't driven this in ages. It's like, well, I suppose it's like riding a bike. Except, you know, it's nothing like riding a bike. Hey, we're heading towards Springfield. Nice. Oh, sure, green lights. Let's go, guys. Onto the highway. Or well, the interstate. Is an interstate the same as a highway? Like, would you class it as a highway? I don't think you do. Interstate for us, I think, would be like... Would it be like a motorway? Then a highway to us would be like a national road? I don't know. So, well, we still haven't got our own truck yet. I'm working in the direction of getting our own Mac. Do you know? Oh, just realised I'm driving without the on-screen mirrors. Go on, Murphy, you rebel, you. This could be dangerous. Well, it's only because I'm a little bit more confident now with the track IR. Because I have my settings finally right. It only took about 4 months. Do you know? And, well, isn't the weather nice here? 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh. And I don't know, it's hardly 4 in the morning. The sun is too high. It's probably like 4 in the afternoon. Ooh. Watch what we're doing. Who are these people? Don't they look happy? What do they say? Mix 103.1. It's kind of cool because there are an absolute ton of different radio channels you can tune and dial this machine into. But, you know, for obvious reasons, well, we're just... Ah, look. It's always the same. Diversion. Denied. And now the adventure starts. Do you know what I mean? I wonder could we just... You know what I mean? Oh, hang on. Did your man just... Do you guys see that? Or is that just my imagination? I think the car just went airborne. So speaking about diversions. Oh, there's one over here as well. This thing does get tricky. Is this something that we have to look at the map rather than just trust what's happening on the road? I think it is, isn't it? Hang on. We'll do a thing. Pull in here safely now, Murph. Nothing to see here, sports fans. Yes, yes. We'll just pull in here now and say nothing to no one. Now, stop it in here and hit the map. Because every time I seem to do this, I go terribly wrong. So it's telling us that, well... this road here was closed. Right? There's a diversion in place that, well, frankly, they don't want us to do. So it's telling us to go all the way down here. That's kind of, do you know what I mean? And then come all the way back up here. That's a bit of a diversion. But it doesn't look like we can go any other way. Okay, fair enough. We'll do it this way. Hazard lights off. We could be here for a while. Could have made it. Could have made it. Could have made it. Could have made it. Right, Finton. Are you letting me go? You are now. Fair play to you. And go. Bless his cotton socks. So yeah, diversions in this, do you know what I mean? They can absolutely ruin your buzz for the crack. But well, it adds to it. It adds to story time. Do you remember the day we had to be diverted? So back here in little old Ireland, well, I've noticed that there's more people driving again. You know, things are starting to open up, and you know, we're doing our thing, and you know, we're not as hairy looking anymore. There's just barber shops and hairdressers and stuff open. But in saying that, it just means then that there is a lot more traffic on the roads. And when I say a lot more traffic, well, I reckon people forgot how to drive. They clearly didn't avail of any sort of like driving simulators over the last number of months, because like there's been so many like bumps and little accidents and stuff on the main roads heading to and from where I work. Like, it's ridiculous. There was like a milk tanker overturned, and like, I don't know, I nearly hit that car. There was like liters, thousands of liters of milk fired out all over the road. Like, what do you do with like a milk tanker full of milk, well, falling over and putting it out on the road? Do you know what I mean? So what's it like in your area? Is it good, bad, or indifferent? Have you been off the road maybe for a considerable amount of time? I haven't. Like, I've been relatively lucky or unlucky, depends on your persuasion. But yeah, I've been in and out of the office all the time, and I have a commute. Like, I mean, I do 1,000 kilometers a week, which is a nice bit. You stay there, and we go this way. We're on a very important mission. We have clothes. Oh, look at that. We have clothes. Oh, look, here's the signage. I'm Batman. Did you see him? He's up there on the billboard. Now, we're rambling in this way. Actually, in work, I must actually do the route soon. Because in work, we tend to do domestic work for the company I work for. It's all, you know, local Irish stuff. The odd time we'll tip into the UK, but we're doing a mission now that's going to bring us over towards Bremen. And I was like, hey, Bremen, I want to go there. So I reckon I'll go with a driver, you know, just to kind of suss out the run. Now we go this way. And if there's another diversion up here, well, we'll try and persuade him to let us down. But essentially the way kind of the deal is in Ireland now is, with kind of Brexit and customs and all this sort of malark, well, you have an option. You can use what we call a land bridge. Now, the land bridge was pretty much go across the United Kingdom. Do you know what I mean? You tip across there from Wales. Now, hang on. Lads, you're really upsetting me now, because... Do you know what I mean? We had to look at the map, and it failed miserably. Hang on a second. We can do this. We need some calm music or something, because, like... Do you know what I mean? We'll play this one. Now, what's happening? So the road here is closed, and the road here is closed. This is like a jigsaw or a puzzle I need to figure out. So, how do we get onto... Huh. I don't really want to go all the way up there. Do you know what I mean? So this road here is the one to look at. But how do we get onto it? We can go this way. No, we can't. We can go this. No, we can't. How does this work? Who put these people in charge? How about this road? Oh, it's left-hand drive, Murphy, you blithering ages. So we go this way. Or do we? I am very confused. What to do at a time like this? Don't panic. We'll just panic. Oh, look, your man ahead of me has the same problem. He's like, what the? Why is this happening, man? Will he stop? Won't he stop? Will he stop? Won't he stop? He'll stop. This is all very confusing, isn't it? So we couldn't go that way. The frustration now. So we can't go that way. Look. For the cops are out there holding up the traffic. But as I said, over in England, so you can use the land bridge. You know, you can drive across all the way down to southern England and tip across maybe, you know, out by Dover or that. I wonder if we go this way. You can't go that way. Oh, Julia. Or the other option is, yeah, you can now get a ferry out of Rosslare in Ireland all the way over to Dunkirk. Now, there's pros and cons for each one. So if you're going to go the land bridge, well, you have to do all sorts of customs stuff. You need to declare the load in, you need to do an export document and import. There's a whole load of drama made about exporting and importing goods because it's technically leaving the European Union. Where do we go here, lads? I'm getting confused again. We'll stay going straight. We're back where we started. Just as well as not our diesel. Do you know what I mean? If we decide to go sorry, car. If we decide to go through Dunkirk, well, there are no customs. Away we go with it, and sure, it's just really a long drive without having to worry about too much. The disadvantages of going through Dunkirk, well, it means that you're on a ferry crossing for about 24 hours each way. That means the driver and the vehicle are 24 hours parked up, which isn't bad. You're not accruing kind of extra costs in terms of mileage or wear and tear on the vehicle, but you are paying for a driver to be kind of, well, he's on the DOS for 24 hours, do you know? Outside of that, you could say, right, we'll use the land bridge, therefore you're driving a considerable amount of time, but it won't take you 24 hours to get across England and over to Dunkirk. So you'd actually do the entire mission in about a day and a half shorter. So when you factor in them costs, there's probably more risk associated to it because, well, you're on the road for so much longer. Do you know what I mean? You're not parked up, sleeping in your bunk on a ferry. You're now on the road, driving through England. So these are the kind of challenges that, well, they face me on a daily basis because you're trying to figure out, okay, what's best for... Well, what number one is going to be safety. Number two is going to be, well, you know, can we make a few bob out of it? And if we're making enough bob out of it, well, what's the workload going to be for the driver? And that's pretty much kind of how we figure out how we do our stuff. You know, and the customer satisfaction, that comes as a paramount on an automatic kind of a basis. Like it's we're going to do what the customer wants, and because, well, that's what they're paying for. So we just have to apply our own kind of logic and stuff. Now, this road says it's closed, right? Does anyone know how to do this? Murphy's asking for questions in a VOD. So it's saying the diversion, right? Okay. So, if I'm right in saying this, we need to get up, well, up there, isn't it? Or down there. Either way, we need to get over. We need to get onto that road. How do we do it? Where does this road go? Here we go. Wait and see now. This is going to be the wrong direction, but at this stage, I don't really mind. So yeah, either way, like, regardless of whatever route we can take, you know, we're still going to make a contribution to, like, you have to turn a profit. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? But if you can do it in a day and a half shorter, well, that's you can utilize the resource a little bit more, i.e. the truck. Do you know what I mean? Now, Murph, we need to consult your map here because you're going the wrong way. Upsy downsy. We just need to do a Yui there. Right, come on, we're going the long way. But sure, look, we're having the chat and having the crack. Do you know what I mean? Out here into the left lane now. Oh wait, it's telling me to go right. Okay. Is it this way? Yes, it is. Get in lane there now. So, yeah, what would you guys do? Like, I mean, working in transport, kind of, you know, not out on the road. And the road, don't get me wrong, the road is very appealing to me. If you're doing kind of long-haul driving, it is. I think kind of the requirements on drivers these days is it's even less than 50% of your time is spent driving. Like, you're pretty much have to be a warehouse operative, you know, customer service. Now, come on. Well, for the love of the seven... Who was that? Could you not see I was indicating? He didn't prepare his stopping distance thingy. The idiot. They won't notice. We didn't get any notification on the screen. We're totally grand, lads. Say nothing to no one. But yeah, when it comes to drivers, the role of driving is actually less and less and less required these days. It's more to, well, can you unload the trailer, look after the paperwork, manage your own driving time, because, you know, we're going to put in a tachograph in there, know every single regulation there is. In the case of driving through Calais, there's all sorts of crack there, so, you know, self-defense mechanism. Also make sure no one gets into your trailer. Do you know what I mean? Like, the workload on the driver is just gone bananas. So long haul driving would appeal to me, just for the adventure. But working in an office, it's, you know, I did transport planning for years. Like, anyone in transport knows, like, if you're gonna do, if you start with planning, you never really leave it. Doesn't really matter what other roles you do. You know, we can kind of jump up here, lads, because we're fancy. Look, and we'll just about fit because we have a green light. Come on, Tommy. It's still green. Don't be looking at it now. Say nothing, lads. Yep. Round the corner there now we go. These clothes are getting shooked and shaked and everything. But yeah, regardless of any other additional roles you're going to get within a transport company, planning is always going to be there. And planners think differently. It's weird. It's like kind of military people. They're on a different frequency. Hang on, why are we going this way? Ah yeah, we're to go this way. I nearly went straight on there, wouldn't, and yes, planners, and here's me going the wrong way. But it's kind of like military folk, very much different frequency. They see things differently, or they might, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? They'll see things, or they'll cop things, or they'll look at things in a different light. Logisticians, that's the fancy word for it. Now we're trashing. Oh, we're heading south towards Medford. Go on, you divil, you. We're doing something right. Wait now. There's all sorts of panic. Why is it trying to direct me there? See? These maps are nuts. I should just be heading south. And it wanted to bring me in another way. Imagine if I went that way. Imagine, lads. I'd fire myself. I'm fired. I'm fired. It's getting dark. They were like, yeah, we're going to send Murphy out with a load. That's only down the road to Medford. 7 hours later. Did anyone see Murph? See, look, it's telling me to go away somewhere. Why would you want to do that? Them sat-navs. Made in Leitrim. What sort of a disaster has befallen? Oh, look! Speak of the devil! That was a tanker. I wonder, was it milk? The poor old devil lost his trailer. That was pretty serious looking too. Klamath Falls. This sort of music on this sort of highway. Yeah. We're just kind of digging the scenery now. As day turns to night, we're kind of just cruising. All is well. Nothing to see here. Yeah, this lighting model. I'm, oh, I need to do some Euro Truck Sim as well. Do you know what I mean? Haven't done that in an absolute age. I wonder what all my buttons transfer over. That'd be interesting. I thought it was dust coming off the ground. It's actually the reflections hitting off my window. Look, the side window, or the yeah, side window. That's cool. Little rest area in there. We can be checking things out. Right, Murph, you're getting brave now. Can we do cameras? Ooh. Ah. Oh. Look at that for a view. Well, that's kind of nice too. Do we have like a flyby? Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Yes. That's all. Oh, nearly went off the road. That was awesome, wasn't it? Fantastic. I find if I can, you know, I can disable the head tracker. Because, do you know what I mean? Like, for making videos, this could be very much, Murph, will you stop moving, man? But for me, it's grand. But I find if you can stop it, it just kind of, you can relax then, do you know what I mean? You can look around the room and stuff. Trucks right lane only. Ooh. We'll stay in the right lane. I remember seeing these this sort of a setup in France and in particular Spain, where you know they've massive runoff areas for trucks coming down hills, like massive. So they have like reinforced barriers, and then they'd have just massive runoff areas. Like they could be like more. They'd be a mile long of a runoff. There's a few of them kind of around the Pyrenees and that. Please pull in for a vehicle inspection. Well, they're out to get us today, aren't they? We'll rumble in here now and see what's going to happen. Into the way station we go. Bypass lane when weighing. Oh, well, I think we have to weigh ourselves, haven't we? So we'll rumble in here. Stop the truck at the scale ahead. Yes, boss. Down a window here as well. Drive it on there now, horse. Drive it on. There's no one here. It's one of these automated places. Well, it's kind of nice, the office, isn't it? Now. To pass the inspection, press enter. Thank you for your cooperation. We weigh 45,000 pounds. That's not bad. Window up there. There we go. And away we go. It's proper nighttime now. This is nice, isn't it? This is nice. Nighttime driving. So, yeah, a lot of the answers, the last question, well, the last video, I asked a question, do you prefer daytime or nighttime driving? A lot of you said nighttime, which is pretty cool. The fuzz have him. He mustn't be... We know now what it was. He was listening to really bad music and they said, right, we're going to have you. That doesn't happen here. We listen to, like, proper music. You know what I mean? So our music is provided by epidemicsound.com. Oh. It's amazing how dark it gets. Have we a button for headlights? Oh, we have. Oh, we've headlights. This is pretty out here, isn't it? Oh, I'm really liking the new lighting. Your man's booting in his truck, isn't he? Come on, maybe they don't do that. Kind of flash at the lights, let them know it's safe to pull in, Red Rider. He wasn't too impressed. There's a rest stop ahead. We're entering Canyonville. It is the Ville of the Canyon. See, that said, we could have went that way. Mappage Murph. We're here now. Ah, yes. We're getting close. So close. Yeah, nighttime in this is just, this is a sight, isn't it? The lighting is gorgeous. There's a Boeing truck. What? Follow him. Boeing or Airbus? Well, I haven't seen an Airbus truck, have you? Ooh. Gently does it. Oh, the rain is this is turning into an adventure. But, yeah, do you know what I was doing last night anyway? The reason why the wheel is here, well, Colonel Fork said, Murph, try this iRacing thing. And I was like, eh. Then Hammy got it. And then I got it. And, I sort of stayed up till like 5 o'clock in the morning. And, well, we all know what happens when Murph goes, stays up till that time. Many excuses are needed. But I have to say, it is of the, whoa, see that? It's of the absolute higher end of simulation when it comes to race driving. And, I am not the right person to tell you all about iRacing. I'm a complete noob to it. And even competitive sim racing. I've dabbled with, Project Cars and Assetto Corsa and, the F1 games over the years. And, I'm a little bit competitive, but, like, only a little bit. iRacing is, without question, a different breed of machine altogether. And I really like it now because, well, the graphics are insane. They used to be kind of janky, now they're amazing. So that really does kind of add a certain level to it. There's a price on it. It's expensive. Well, I won't say it's expensive, but like they've priced it in such a way whereby, they've filtered out a lot of the, do you know what I mean? A lot of the Egypts, because, well, you got to sign up to it. It's a, subscription service. It gives you a ton of cars and tracks when you start off. Which is, it's grand. I was driving the Kia Optima and also the Mazda 6. Oh, hang on, what's this? Our customers expect delivery very soon. But do you know what I mean? We need to floor it, Finton. Right. Out this way. We can do it. Oh, there's even music playing. Headlights flashing. Come on, we can do this thing. Don't mind us. We have permission from, I don't know, but he gave us permission. Driving through the night in like thunder and lightning. What's going to happen here? Even the game's music has like put you under pressure. There's no way we're going to make this on time. And then I have to park it. And we all know where I'm like parking. It's so dark. And then when the lightning comes, it's like, oh, there's everything. Oh, don't make a mess of this, Murph. We're not driving iRacing now. Steady, steady. We can see a flashy thing in the distance. Is it our destination or is it another diversion? Oh, no, it's a destination. Right, keep her late. Come on. We can do it. Lean forward. Put away the crisps. Just we absolutely booted there, didn't we? I've my headlights on, absolutely driving everyone wild on the road. I'll turn them off there now. Right, so we are to the right. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Yes, yes, we're doing our thing. Need to be turning left then up here. Turn them headlights. Kind of hard to see. I won't lie to you. It's kind of hard to see. Green light for the Murph. Spin around here now. I kind of need my headlights on. I can't see much. Now, don't make a hames of this, Murphy. Check the map. I don't trust what's going to happen. Now, let's see. Look, see, it's telling us to go around and back. Why would it do that? So, straight on and left. Is it like a mod you can get for the... Do you know what I mean? This is very confusing. This is so confusing. We just have to go past it and around. Yeah. I think. We turn left here and then, yeah. Okay. They're expecting the delivery. They need their clothes. Hold on, like people in the nip. Where's me clothes? Easy does it. Oh, mind the curb. Even launched the curb. This is like the Norderschleife. Or Norderschleife? Norderschleife? How do you even pronounce it? I'll spin down here, down to the traffic lights. And then instantly turn to the right. Yes. Yes. No. Overspeeding. We're not going to make the turn. Don't, oh, mind that, that's a big pole. Don't mind us, we just did a U-E in the middle of the street. Aye, we're here for the holidays, yes. Now. That's what happens when you overspeed, and we're still indicating left. We'll go far. Hold on, simulated people, we have your clothes. Oh, we're not going to make that turn either. Steady, 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 steady. And we're in. Is this right? Must be. Maybe like stuff needs to go on sale or something, and that's the panic. Alrighty. Let's see, can we do the thing that does the thing? The brakes are, do you know what I mean? They're not great at all. Now let me see, Murph. Left is right and right is left. We just need to get it down the little hill onto the bay. Can't see much, lads. Go around this way now. Yes, yes. The music be putting me under pressure and everything. Okay. So we just need to kind of put it down the hill, essentially, isn't it? Can't see much from here. To skip the parking. Ah, we don't want to skip the parking, do we? We hit the curb. God almighty. Has it always been that difficult to see the mirrors? It's like that scene out of Austin Powers all over again. Hang on. We'll do a thing. You're so out of practice, Murph. Like, shame on you and your family. Well, you've brought shame on you and your family. Yeah, you're just kind of making a dog's ear out of this, aren't you? Not one of me finer moments. But sure, look it. If I did these videos and they all looked fantastic and like everything was perfect, do you know what I mean? Who'd believe it? They'd be saying, Murphy, we don't believe a word of it. There we go. Mind the hillage, Murph. Onto the little loading. Oh, look at that. Straight away broke the truck. Yes. Done like a pro, because we're, you know. Parker brake on. That was terrible, wasn't it? Wasn't it, though? Not our finest hour. I don't know, what do we do? But, yeah. Decoupling, lowering the landing legs, detaching the cables, and unlocking the fifth wheel. Great success. We actually do it in time. We did. So where are we at? We're a level 5 enthusiast. Oh, we can add stuff here. Long distance, high value, fragile, just in time. That's never going to happen. Fuel economy. No, that's probably not great either. High value cargo. Sure, why not? You know, we didn't break things or smash things. So yeah, so the interface, I haven't done much with the interface, Witchy. I'm miles away from, like, you know, we've like nearly 40,000. It's, do you know what I mean? But we don't own any trucks. We don't own any but we own nothing. Do you know what I mean? We have a tiny little garage. But even at that, until we get our truck, until I get that thing, I really need that thing. Do you know what I mean? But it is really, really nice. So what we're going to be doing, I need to do more of these because clearly I'm out of practice and I'm sure that was painful to watch. It was painful to drive, I can assure you. But yes, we need to stick at this. You know. So, with that said, I want to thank everyone so much for watching this video. Do let me know in the comments below if you like this. Well, you might like the content. You just, Murph, make it better, man. Better driving. And, you know, but at least now if you're doing it and you're better than me, which won't be any sort of stretch of the imagination, at least then you can say, yeah, I'm going to be much better than Murph at this. Do you know what I mean? And then we'll do like online convoy driving. It's going to be super fun. So yeah, so let me know in the comments, guys. And yeah, until then, look after yourselves, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one.